I really appreciate the episode of Roll Over Die. To see a character like Milkit who has been so emotionally deprived, and for her to be this emotionally dependable. Like the fact that we see her like this, and actually see her actual face. The fact that we see like the imagery and she's actually like plumb like light at the end of the tunnel here. I thought that was so sweet because this episode here is just so dark. Like I was sure that at the third episode we were going to get Sarah gonna come back. I was sure that Sarah was gonna come back, Nika was gonna come save her, rescue her. I'm pretty sure that's still going to be the case. But it's the fact that we have seen so much bad shit in last episode and now this episode. This episode was significantly worse. And the fact that Dane is starting to be an actual problem. Like Dane is like it's becoming a genuine threat. Man, it was just so interesting to see how like she's starting to recognize the threat that Dane is becoming to the point where she actually realizes that she can't just be winging it anymore. Like she can't just be like because she is losing so many people over and over. Like throughout the entire episode, she was so clueless on what to do. Like you could see, it was just such a foggy area. She had no clue on what to do, and she kept on blaming herself. I thought that episode, I thought this sequence right here was probably one of my favorites. To see her losing her resolve, and to see her not knowing on what to do until Milkit came and saved the day, it was just so interesting how she recognizes that she has to do something about it. And the fact that even something like Ottilie, like I'm pretty sure Ottilie's fine, but the fact that something like her, she's struggling, and the fact that she has nothing, she has no clue what Ottilie is doing. But I do appreciate that she does seem to imply that she does have feelings for Tilly. She would have responded to her feelings. The general here, I do think that was kind of sweet, but it's like damn, it's like everyone is catching L today. Like I don't know what that is about. I was not expecting to have this much tension off rip, especially because this is episode 10. So it just made me wonder. I imagine Sarah could have come back at episode 11. Because I don't think we're going to get any more major deaths. I would be genuinely surprised if we get more death beyond Ed and Johnny. I would genuinely be surprised if someone like Sarah, Eterna, Milk's definitely not dying, but if someone like Sarah, oh my god, Sarah, Eterna, and Ink, I would be surprised if one of those three actually like perma die. But I think Ink might be fine, even though what happened to her at the end of the episode is kind of up in the air. Because what happened to her is very surprising to me. Because they they try to comfort Ink. They try to make sure that he's doing fine, that he's doing okay. They try to make her just give her the full story. And the full story is that the mom has some mysterious ties into this church, and it's very interesting. It seems like she's definitely going to be a major player in the next arc or the next season if we get a next season. But I'm just so curious because there's starting to be a real problem because she seems to be the reason why Ink is behind this. It does make me wonder because they explain what's a first generation, like she's apparently a first generation, and it does make me wonder. And I believe it was episode 3, and when they went into that church facility, and you saw that other human who had a similar condition to Ink. It does make me wonder if she was also a relative or in the same facility as her. It does make me wonder how exactly her full origin story is and how much of the experiment actually pertains to her. Because Ink is such an interesting character with how they handle her. She has a lot of mystery still, even after the big reveal at the very end, where you see her. Like it is very shocking how this was very shocking to me on how like you just when you think Plum is like starting to find some common ground and having some resolve, having someone to protect. It's the fact that everyone is gone. literally everyone's gone. Now Ink is gone, Eterna's gone, Milkit's gone, Sarah's gone. Like literally everyone is gone. She is literally on her own. I imagine they're going to come back the next episode, but that is craziness on how massive this church bread is. When you see like again like with the Dane fight, I thought that was crazy because I had a feeling that why would you go outside? I can't remember what the episode was, but like when they realized that, oh, actually I thought that was cool too. The fact that Flum managed to get the result to learn magic. We don't actually see what magic that she learns, but I imagine it's going to be very crucial to defeating a character like Dane. And I imagine she's going to kill Dane, like actually go for the kill and actually show that actual bloodthirst mindset. Because Milkit, I imagine she is in a lot of danger. Because I imagine Dane is going to try to bait her out and actually hold these two as a hostage. So so that Flum could come to the rescue and Dane could just kill her. I mean, but I was very surprised to see that these people, while they know the church is going crazy. They have to know that. Why would you go at nighttime? Go into daytime where there's plenty of people, but instead you go in the middle of the night. Like it's shopping not that important when you have an actual crisis in the city here. Like granted, they probably didn't expect that, but who shops at night like this where there is a mass hysteria going on with just so much flesh and so much mystery. We still don't even know the full reason on why these eyeballs exist. I imagine they're going to tell it next episode, but there's so much like for me, if I was in this universe, there was absolutely no way I would be going by myself. I'm not that confident. Ain't no shot. Because ain't no shot I'm that confident to go out in public like this, where you have a character like Dane here. Dane, like he's a genuine threat. And like this is not going to be as easy for Flum. Like their their first encounter, it was very easy. This is not going to be an easy time. Yeah, 100%. She is definitely going to have to struggle quite a bit. And considering that the fact that I imagine her magic, it probably going to be a last like the final blow to kill Dane, or at least in some capacity, and like just knock him out because this guy is like actually juiced up. He can apparently summon the eyeballs here. Like I don't really know what that's about. He is so confident. The fact that he is confident enough to go against Eterna, the hero Eterna, and the fact that he seems to know to know about the he seems to know a lot more about Ink and the others and these Dark Crystal, and the fact that Ink seems to be a juggernaut of a monster. It just made me so interested to learn more about this whole cult here, and the fact that again he can manage to just spawn these eyeballs out of nowhere here. And I know this scene right here pissed off a lot of people. I was shocked when Milk, I thought it was a clone. Milkit clearly states that Internal is attacked by Abels, and she's more concerned that he's wet, which I thought that was so crazy. Like I get it, right? You know, Milkit is your wife, Milkit is your lover. You know, whatever you want to say about that, and you care she's going to be your first priority. I get that, but this is a state of an emergency here. Like this is obviously like do or die time. She could dry herself off. Like she is clearly like needing your help here, and it's just kind of sad that like, man, that was her one chance. Like it was just kind of crazy. Can I imagine she just seemed so shocked and like really. We're focusing on the towels here. Like it was just so crazy to me. Like now she's gone. Like everyone is gone now. Like it does make me wonder how she's going to be able to recover from this because she actually is at rock bottom here. I would arguably say this is worse than episode 1 and turned the rock bottom. At the very least, when she was a slave, she could just die and don't have to worry about anyone else. Here, it kind of works because not only are you alone, but you're also in the mindset of what the fuck happened to everybody? Are they all dead? And blaming yourself, all that guilt in yourself. At least where in episode 1, she only had herself to worry about, but she has so many people to worry about. Of course, Milkit, the most important one, but it's the fact that she is struggling so badly right now. It's just kind of sad to see on how on how it went downhill so fast. There is no semblance of a happy ending for Milk and Flum. They have been consistently having bad moments over and over. There have been sprinkles. They have been sprinkles of very happy Yuri moments, so similar to here, where you see Milkhead for the first time without her band-aid. But she looked really cute. I was like, oh, that's kind of adorable. But it does make me wonder because she seems to have some relation to the woman that's looking for ink, and it does make me wonder what exactly are they going to do with that woman if they even show like give her an actual full appearance besides just a cameo or a teaser. I imagine they're going to actually give a little bit more backstory of who that woman is, or at least I hope so, or maybe again in a season 2. But I thought this episode was very good, 100%. This episode 10, if it's just so interesting. The stakes have never been higher for Flum, and I'm very excited to see where this goes. But with that being said, only 2 more episodes to go. I am very pumped to see how this ends. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you on the next one.